A big week against Buffalo.
Yeah, the focus is on Buffalo. They're a great team. They played a great game versus Cincinnati. And now we're back to, our business.
A lot of young guys in this locker room. What's your kind of message to them as you get ready for the games getting bigger and bigger?
Yeah, usually, during their seasons and everything, it's not as long as, the National Football League season. So just telling them to prep, always be ready, and make sure to take care of their body.
And how much do you embrace the opportunity to win an AFC East title Sunday?
Embrace it a lot. We're playing the guys that, won the division and everything like that for, a lot of years. So being able to play this game and everything at home, we want to take advantage of the opportunity.
Thought on Dracula and what he brings coming up on Sunday, and Josh Allen just plays to the final whistle.
Yeah, he was an MVP for a reason. You know what I mean? He makes crazy plays, extend plays and stuff. So we got to make sure to know, what he's going to do and take advantage of the opportunities that he give us.
Mike was just saying that, Josh Allen, he's never gives up, is always in it towards the end. What is it like for you guys as a defense going up against and preparing for an offense who, brings that kind of mentality that they're not just going to 3 quarters in go, well, this is not our day.
Yeah, from the first whistle to the last, we got to start fast and then also finish the game. Like last game versus Cincinnati, they came back and all the way into the final whistle in the fourth quarter. So
There were points in the season when starting fast was a point of emphasis, but not always a point of success for the defense. Do you feel like you guys have solved something there?
I feel as though that's something that we always have to do, every single week. Only because we did it a couple games doesn't mean, you just take your foot off the gas. So we got to still be able to start fast.
For the first time, Mike mentioned you guys have talked about the word champion. How much do you appreciate that, and how much again is a part of just ramping things up for you guys as a team with your expectations?
Yeah, our expectations is that. That's the first thing. Of course, saying the word or saying it in a sentence doesn't mean anything unless you're able to do it. So we're trying to take advantage of this week and then build from there.
What have you noticed from the crowd this year?
Oh, they're very in tune. They're making it harder for the opposing teams, and we love that, especially on the defensive side. And then the energy at home. We're able to make more plays whenever we feel as though the fans are more involved.
Last week, Caleb told us that this was the best locker room he's ever been part of. As a captain on this team, how does that feel when you hear that from a free agent who came in this summer?
Yeah, I love to hear that. We built relationships from OTAs all the way to training camp into this point of the season. A lot of guys are more connected, having more conversations, more than just football conversation. And whenever those things happen, it helps us, relationship wise. I want to play harder for the guys on the field.
So how special is it to be having, this season success after, being here the last few years?
It means a lot. We work hard, in the National Football League. We're the 1% for a reason. So being able to get W's and things like that after the hard work that we put in into the season, it means a lot.
5 weeks a chance to reflect. What have you seen from this defense that you'd like to do better going forward?
Yeah, for sure. Always start fast. That's the main thing. Take advantage of opportunities, especially on defense. We need to turn the ball over some more. And then get the ball back to 10. He's been doing really well and everything. He's way more comfortable. And then those guys on the offensive side, you could definitely say that they have a lot of confidence.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
It was nice, catch up, get 9 hours of sleep every night, catch up with your loved ones, and get away from everybody for a little bit. Love the guys, love the guys, but it's like 9 hours a day over months. It's like let's go do our own mission. We'll see each other real soon. So yeah, it was nice to catch up on rest and spend time with loved ones.
Such a late buy. Good in some ways too.
Yeah.
But also a short season ahead of you, starting with Sunday against Buffalo.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's the beauty of it. I mean, you can look at it either one or two ways, right? You can look at it as like woe's me, or like this is an advantage, right? Getting the latest bye week in the league, just when all the bumps and bruises are mounting up, you got to have some long sleeping days to help recover and get the legs back underneath you. So I mean, everyone's coming back refreshed, rejuvenated, ready to get after work here in about 40 minutes or so.
How much do you embrace the opportunity to win the AFC East on Sunday?
Yeah, that's what you play for, right? I mean, obviously I got the opportunity to come back here again, so it feels a little different this time of year, being able to really compete for this division. So I mean, if you're a competitive individual, this is exactly the situation you would want to be in.
How much do you look at Buffalo and think, as an offense, we got to compete full 60 minutes because of what they're able to do at the end of games?
Yeah, I mean, their quarterback won an MVP. I mean, they're never out of it. I mean, there's especially with that guy. He's one throw away from bombing it 70 yards down the field and being right back in the football game. So I mean, you cannot take a nap out there.
We heard Mike after the game, this is a long time ago now, but he referred to you guys as champions. He said you compete like champions or something to that effect in the locker room after the game. Are you like a manifestation guy? Like, is it good to hear that word and think of yourselves in that way? Like, what does it do to hear you guys referred to in that way?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but at the end of the day, right? Like, it's just a byproduct of work. It's just like doing the boring stuff, the ordinary, extraordinary. So, I mean, it sounds pretty cliche, but I mean, there's really no secret to this thing. So, it's awesome when your head coach is like, all right, like this is the type of work we're putting in, but that also comes with the price that you got to pay daily. So, appreciate it, but it's like we gotta go earn it today for a bonus Monday.
Kind of a stupid question for me.
Oh, let's go.
How do you get better in the red zone?
Ooh, well, you're asking for some proprietary answers, huh? Not getting those.
I
Well-
prefer cliches actually.
Cliche. I got this. It's about doing your 111th. It's finishing longer than the guy with the ball. But I think it's about just execution, right? It sounds cliche, but that's what it is. I mean, we take a look at it, and we really aren't as far away as it feels like for us sometimes. Like, because we'll look at it together as an offense and be like, gosh, man, one thing here, one thing there. So I mean, give you a cliche. I mean, it's about getting back to work, man. And it's like we got to practice it. We got to be on the same page, all 11 of us tied in together and rep it and build some confidence.
Hey, Oscar, when you came into the league, you had a lot of success early with the Dolphins, and then as your career gets longer, and you go through different speaking of cliches.
Yep.
Does it make you appreciate when you have that experience again, being in a run like this?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I came in this league. I was just like, wow, I had a bowl game last year. I have a bowl game this year. Like, this is the NFL. And it's like, have had some lean years across a few different organizations since then. So I mean, it definitely allows you to, well, you put smell the roses a little more, appreciate your surroundings that much more, and be able to understand opportunities now here if you want to take it.
Thanks, Austin.
All right, thank you.